gonna assume I'm live right now. It looks like I'm live. So I wanted to make this video in response to like something that you may think is not serious, but it just seems like just weird. I just have a weird sensation, and I'm pretty sure other people sense it too, even if they deny it, even if they try to say it's not that serious, or if they try to say stuff like, you're crazy or something. So I just had the feeling that weird things have been taking place right now. And why do I think that? Well, um, for the past few months, I just noticed that I have not been speaking to anybody face to face, a real conversation. And for me, that's kind of normal with my family or with the people in my circle. But like, it's just getting weird now. It just feels like they don't have that much time left. That's the best way I could describe it. Like they know they only have 2 minutes. They can't be around me, or they don't have their own free time, if that makes any sense. Even if it's their own house, it's like it's not their time. It's not even their own time, even while they're inside their house. Like they're living off somebody else's time. And this is just something I sense, and I'm doing a live video about it because that's just how I feel. So if even if they come back, I'm probably still gonna be recording this video, but it's just very strange how they feel so uncomfortable in their own household, like, and like in real life too. Not in real life, like when I'm usually the only other time I'm around other people is when I'm like grocery shopping or something, or in some sort of retail store, and they act the same way there too. It's like they feel rushed, like they're so uncomfortable, like, and that's also a sign, like, I just thought of this a few minutes ago, like I could tell your manager probably treats you, like she probably treats you the same way, like the way they talk to me, even though I don't know them or their name, that is how a reflection of how their manager treats them or how their boss treats them. And some people don't even work, so they don't even have real bosses. It's just like anybody they let and talk to them that sort of way, like, and that's kind of weird, especially because in this house, in the kitchen, they got like the water machine, those water machines where you sit by in the break room and office that you see in TV shows. They got that in the kitchen. Like, why do you need a water machine for that in the kitchen? Like it's a corporate office. It's your own house, unless it's not. Unless they owe so much money to other people that they're just on some type of hit list. That's just how I feel. It's like it's like people are on some type of hit list. A corporate put people on hit. This is just what I think. I think corporate put people on a hit list, and now they're like, okay, so since you took out loans or something, or since we did you so many favors, if you don't give us our money, we're gonna take your legs or your arms, and we'll make it look like it's an accident, because that is what these big mafia companies do, and they are big mafia companies. I don't know if people don't recognize it. These are mafia. This is the mafia you're dealing with. If you borrow money from them, like anything, a bank, like those loyalty programs, they're a company. They're big mafia companies, corporate. They're big mafia companies, and like that's just how I feel now. Like that's just, well, fortunately for me, I've never actually had a real job, so I don't. I'm not on their radar. I'm not even on their radar. But I just feel like people are running out of time, and pretty soon it's just gonna be a. They're gonna want their money back. They're gonna want something back. Like people taking out loans, people like getting treated poorly by their boss or by their manager. And my eye keep twitching, by the way. I don't know why. And also I just smelled bleach in the sink. Like, what kind of psychopath washes dishes with bleach? Like, if it's a drinking, your drinking water, why would you use bleach to wash that out? I'm just saying this in case like something happens. Use vinegar, not bleach. I feel like bleach is for like people who are on the pipe or something. Let's just step by. So even this live stream right now, technically this is a corporate YouTube Decimafia company as well. But since I can't talk to people in my own house, in the own house that I reside in, like they're actually close to me, this is what I have left. Live chats on YouTube. I mean, it's pretty bad when, for example, your mother's only friend is her specially challenged son who grew up in a psych ward or like a some sort of institution where they put crazy people his entire life. And I feel comfortable saying that because no one actually cares about my business or what goes on around me or the people in the who I've been forced to stay in contact with because I'm related to them. But like, I feel like no one actually cares. If like I say talk about my personal life, no one actually cares. So if they come across this video and they're like, "Why are you talking about me like that on the internet?" I'll tell them no one actually cares. And if you cared, you talk to me about this stuff. Is what I'm going to tell them. Talk about your father. I'm grown. Talk about your parents unless they're not alive anymore. Is what I should have said. But I don't think of comebacks that quickly. Like when a 70-year-old asks me about my parents, I'll say, "Where are your parents?" Knowing they're not even alive anymore. Yeah, that's pretty funny, huh? Anyway, I do feel like weird stuff is going on and how people do not have that natural interaction anymore with people. They don't have any close bonds with people anymore. It's just like it just feels so unnatural. They're using these devices, trying to make this feel like the natural thing too. Mm. So yeah, it's just kind of it's just really weird how this is what people have been reduced to. Like the only natural conversation that people have now is when they're face to face at a retail store doing a transaction with the mafia company that they buy things from. That's the only natural interaction, the only human interaction, and it's not even real. They're just actors for corporate. Um, what else was I gonna say? People with mixed families, like I don't know how it got to that point, but I just consider it like a foster home at that point. If you're in a mixed family or a mixed household, it's the same as a foster home kind of. But there are just like so much people, so many people who do not know how to stay in their own lane or their own place. That's what happens when you're so nosy. Like you didn't have to cross into another realm or like you didn't have to be a part of another group. You didn't have to be nosy. You didn't have to consider another group of people your people. But this is what happens when people are nosy and they do unnecessary volunteer work. So, yeah, it's just like this is what like the end result of people who are so nosy. So it would have been easier and simpler if some people just like died alone to make it so plain and simple. But they had to go on this like crusade or this like extracurricular activities and involve the whole world in it. And now the whole world is screwed up because people didn't know how to mind their own business. So Like I said, I'm not really on their radar. I'm not on the radar of corporate, so they don't even know. They're still oblivious about my life. They don't know I don't work for them, basically. They don't know I don't work for anybody. You could try to get me to volunteer, but that's not going to work. All that is going to do is make them volunteer for unnecessary amounts of work if they're trying to get me to work for them. So, yeah, this is just like the result of lots of people doing volunteer work for benefits, such as, I don't know. I don't even know what type of benefits people who do volunteer work physically get. I don't know what type of benefits they get, but doesn't seem like they're getting paid that much. But yeah, that's just the weirdness I sense. Any conversation that I have with other people will be like their attention span is so short they can't even tune in for that long. Like that's why it's hard to have a real conversation with people. Like me talking right now is just like if someone sat here and listened the entire time I talked and didn't click away because they want some sort of dopamine rush, then I guess you're one in a million. But some people don't even stick around for that long because they have such short attention spans. Um, that's why no relationship. I don't think people's relationships are really lasting that long. The only reason some people are still married is because they feel forced to. It's not because they actually get anything out of the marriage. It's because they're forced to. Just like coworkers. I'm guessing, I guess, because I wouldn't know. I don't actually work in any type of corporate business. But the more videos I watch on YouTube, the more they tell their how they feel. The more I'm like, oh, that's why they act like that. I'm like, that's why that explains such and such. I'm like I didn't even know people were still getting a job. Like I didn't even know like that was a thing. I thought that was like a fantasy where I'm at in my life. I thought like applying for jobs was like a thing of the past, but I'm like, oh, people still do that. So yeah. But that's not why I've been feeling weird or like weird things were happening. It's a completely different reason. Different reason, a bigger reason than that. Bigger than applying for a job or being employed. Bigger than that. So I think people are gonna find out soon, and yeah, I don't know what else to say other than people are living in different worlds, and I think the only reason people are trying to be close to me or be around me at this point is so they feel connected to the path I'm on, or my destiny, or my fate, or whatever, because theirs isn't looking too pretty. And that's what I have to say about that. So yeah, I'm gonna click off now, go back to doing what I was doing. And yeah, good night. Having a good night. And yeah, see you next time.